The island nation of St Kitts and Nevis is situated in a part of the world that is both charmed and challenged. The Caribbean islands have long been the subjects of colonisation and exploitation by competing Western powers for their abundant natural resources and their captivating beauty. The appeal of St Kitts and Nevis to Europeans dates back to the 15th century voyages of Christopher Columbus and the English and French settlers of the 1620s. We have come to St Kitts and Nevis to examine the role of citizenship by investment in helping the islands transform their economy and adapt to a changing world. As in the past, the hidden treasures of the Caribbean islands are once more in great demand from foreign visitors. I'm about to speak to the Prime Minister of St Kitts and Nevis. Dr. Timothy Harris grew up in a rural community in St Kitts. His university studies later took him to Trinidad and Tobago and Canada, but he returned home to dedicate himself to a long career in politics and public service.
In fact, when the CBI program was formulated, it was intended to provide our country a new pathway for economic development. We can say that some 35 years after, we have seen the benefits of that vision being realized with significant job creation opportunities, high earnings for persons involved in the construction sector, the addition of some top-class hotel facilities like the Park Hyatt, like the Marriott residences in our country, and the coming into our shores of significant foreign investment. In fact, we are looking at new areas of engagement for the CBI program and new areas in which we can target to invest CBI flows, and agriculture diversification would certainly be one of these. The country has experienced double-digit reduction in crime, 30+% or close to there, which has been significant. We have had interest from other jurisdictions, Barbados, for example. Envoys from your British government have come in to look at what we have been doing, and they have been impressed. So violent crime is no longer a major issue, and we hope to keep that. What we intend to do is to use all the resources, including CBI revenues, to improve upon our social delivery. Education and health have long been priorities for St Kitts and Nevis. We want to bring more accredited institutions to offer education in St Kitts and Nevis to the rest of the world. I think it plays well into the platform that St Kitts and Nevis is a responsible member of a global community. I would say the discerning citizenship investor is concerned about not one single thing, but several attributes of St Kitts and Nevis. We look at some of the growth rates within the EU member states and the OECD. Many of them have been challenged. So they see St Kitts and Nevis as a vibrant economy, doing well, and that in itself is an attraction to those who want to invest. Mobility always is important to people, and so yes, there is an interest in the ability to move. There is an interest, though, in finding countries that are strong on the rule of law, that property rights are protected. And so St. Kitts offer, I think, all those indicators, all those areas of interest which an informed investor would look to. We have opened up to the rest of the world. We have been in dialogue with the US and Canadian government, and we say, come see what we are doing. Come see best practice at work, and if there are things that can be improved, we are very willing to learn, because we have long said that we are going to be the best. We are going to be a responsible member of the international community, and competition will come.